Hello, my friends. Today, let's go on a little adventure and explore a fun topic. Learning English everywhere. Yes, you can learn English in many places, not just in a classroom. This idea is very exciting because it means you can improve your English skills at any time in many different situations. Imagine you are at home. You can learn English by watching TV shows or movies in English. You can also listen to English songs and try to sing along. When you read a book or a magazine, choose one that is in English. This way, you are practicing and learning new words all the time. When you go outside, you can still learn English. For example, if you go to the park, listen to people who speak English. Pay attention to how they say words and try to repeat them. If you see signs or advertisements in English, read them and try to understand what they mean. These simple activities help you learn without feeling like you are studying. At school, learning English is more formal. You have lessons, teachers, and classmates who help you. You can ask questions when you do not understand something. In school, you also do exercises and practice speaking, reading, and writing. All these things make your English better. Even when you are waiting for your food to cook, you can learn English. You might have a recipe in English. As you read it and follow the steps, you learn new words and phrases. You can also talk to yourself in English about what you are doing, like, "First I cut the vegetables," or "Now I boil the water." Isn't it cool? Learning English is not limited to one place or time. It happens all around you, and in little moments you might not even notice. So, keep your eyes and ears open and enjoy the adventure of learning English everywhere you go. Learning English might seem tough because it feels like there's not enough time in the day. Many people feel busy all the time, so fitting into learning can seem hard. But what if learning English could be fun and easy to include in your everyday life? Think about your morning routine. When you get up in the morning and head to the bathroom, you probably reach for your toothpaste right away. Now, what if you start noticing the English words on that tube? Words like fresh, clean, or bright are often there, waiting for you to see them. While you brush your teeth, you are already starting to learn something new. These small words may seem simple, but looking at them every day can help your mind grow stronger in English. By seeing these English words every morning, you begin your day with a small, easy English lesson. This habit makes English a part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth or combing your hair. It's a simple step that doesn't require you to sit in a classroom or read a textbook. You can learn in little moments, and before you know it, learning English becomes less of a task and more of a natural part of your life. So, when you think it's too hard to find time to learn English, remember that small actions can make a big difference. Little by little, using English words in your daily life like this can help you learn without even realizing it. It's like picking up small pebbles that over time turn into a big pile of understanding. Start small, be consistent, and slowly you will see improvement in your English skills. Liam is a boy who really likes soccer. He loves watching matches and following his favorite players. One day, he was using his computer and he found an article. This article was about a soccer player he really admires. But there was a small challenge. The article was written in English, which is not Liam's first language. Despite this challenge, Liam was determined to understand the article. As he started reading, he encountered many unfamiliar words. Initially, this made things difficult for him. It was a bit like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. However, Liam was determined not to let this stop him. He decided to tackle the problem head-on. Whenever he came across a word he didn't know, he looked it up. He used a dictionary or searched online to find the meaning. Slowly but surely, he began to learn new English words. For instance, he learned that goalie meant the person who stands in front of the goal to stop the ball. He discovered that a header is when a player uses their head to hit the ball. He found out that a midfielder is a player who plays in the middle of the field, and a champion is someone who wins a game or competition. Learning these words was a lot of fun for Liam. His vocabulary grew, and he started using these new words when talking to his friends about soccer. For instance, during a game, he might say, "I want to be the goalie," or "That was a fantastic header." This made his conversations more interesting and enjoyable. Through his love for soccer, Liam not only learned about the sport, but also improved his English skills. He turned a simple interest into a powerful learning tool. This experience showed Liam that learning can be enjoyable, especially when it's connected to something you love. It was a rewarding journey that made Liam feel both proud and happy. You can do this too. You have the ability to learn English in fun and easy ways. Start by thinking of the things you enjoy and how you can use them to learn. For example, if you love music, you can listen to songs in English. As you listen, try to repeat the words you hear. It is okay if you do not understand everything right away. Singing along is a great step. With time, you will start to catch more words and understand the songs better. Another way to learn is by watching movies or TV shows in English. This helps you hear how words are spoken and used in sentences. Many young people learn new words by watching their favorite movies. For instance, after watching the famous movie Frozen, many kids learn to say phrases like, "Let it go." Watching movies is not only fun, but also a great learning experience. Every day, take small steps to listen and watch in English. Slowly, you will see that your understanding improves. Remember, learning can also be an enjoyable adventure when you do it through the things you love. So, listen, watch, repeat, and have fun with it. You can learn a lot by enjoying your favorite activities in English. Talking to yourself might sound funny, but it is actually a clever method to improve your English skills. Picture this. You're preparing to go to school. As you're getting your things together, you start talking to yourself in English. You might say, "I need my backpack," or "My shoes are under the chair." At first, it might feel a bit strange or even silly to be speaking to yourself. However, over time, this practice can really help. Imagine your mind as a bicycle. When you ride a bicycle frequently, you become faster and more confident with each ride. In the same way, the more often you use English, even by talking to yourself, the quicker and more naturally you will be able to speak it. You might find that the sentences you practice begin to flow without you having to think about them as much. Each time you notice something around you or plan what to do next, try to describe it in English. This method allows you to create a connection between your thoughts and the English language. It might seem like a small effort at first, but it can make a difference over time. As you continue this routine, speaking English can become a natural habit, much like talking in your native language. So don't hesitate to talk to yourself in English. It's a friendly and effective way to practice on your own. Reading opens up new worlds filled with wonder and excitement. It is like stepping through a magic door into a place where anything is possible. But I understand that some of you might find it hard to read books in English. The words might seem difficult or confusing at first, but there's no need to worry. You can start with simple books. If you choose stories with easy words, you can slowly build your confidence. Maybe pick a story about animals or a fun adventure. Start small. just like Ava did. Ava was afraid of reading English books, but her teacher helped her. The teacher gave her a book about a cat that traveled around the world. Ava was scared, but she tried reading 2 pages every night before going to sleep. At first it was tough, but the story about the cat made her laugh, especially when the cat got stuck on a tree in Italy. Slowly, page by page, Ava read, and soon she finished the book. It took her 1 month to finish, but she did it. Can you imagine how happy and proud she felt? You can achieve the same thing Ava did. Remember, you don't have to rush. Take your time with each page. Choose stories that interest you. With patience and practice, you will get better at reading in English. Just like Ava, you'll feel excited and proud once you complete your first book. Keep trying, and you will see how amazing reading can be. Learning outside can be such a wonderful experience, especially when it involves playing games with friends. Imagine you all are adventurers on a big treasure hunt. You can make the game even more exciting by adding English words as you play. Let's say you're starting the game. You can use simple English words like map to show where the treasure is hidden, or clue when you find a hint about where to look next. As you continue playing, you can add more words to describe your adventure. Maybe you pretend to be a clever pirate looking for gold coins. At first, you may only use a few words, but soon your game will be full of English words. This makes learning fun and easy because you are using the words in real situations. You and your friends will learn without even realizing it, and the game becomes more interesting too. So every time you play, try to include a few more English words. It's a great way to practice speaking and understanding English while having a good time outside. Plus, it helps make learning a natural part of your playtime. Every time you step outside, the world becomes your English classroom. As you walk down the street, take a moment to look at the signs on shops and stores. Try to read the words you see. You might come across a sign that says open or sale. When you do, say the word out loud. This simple act helps you learn how the words sound. If you find yourself in a park, take a look around for any signs. You might see a notice that says, "Do not litter." Reading such signs is another way to learn English, as you discover new words and phrases through real-life situations. Remember, nature, streets, and buildings are more than just parts of your environment. They are also your teachers. They provide everyday lessons in English through the signs and words around you. As you become more aware and curious, your surroundings will help you learn and practice English in an easy and natural way. Emily was one of my students. She had a strong wish to talk to her cousins who lived in a different country. The challenge was that her cousins only knew English, and Emily didn't. But she made a decision to learn English in a fun and creative way. Emily started by writing simple English words like hello, how are you, thank you, Zerania, and many other short sentences. She then placed these words on pieces of paper. She stuck these papers all over her room so she would see them every day. This way, she slowly got used to seeing and remembering these words in English. After a month of doing this, Emily could use full sentences in English. She was eager to show her new skill to her cousins. When she finally spoke to them, they were amazed and very happy. They didn't stop smiling because Emily had learned so much and could now talk with them easily. Emily's effort and creativity in learning English showed how determination can lead to great results. She not only learned a new language, but also brought joy to her family. Using a small notebook to improve your language skills is a smart and simple idea. Here's why this method works well and how you can use it in your daily routine. Keeping a small notebook with you is very handy. It doesn't take up much space, so you can carry it in your bag or even your pocket. Whenever you learn a new word, you should write it down right away. This small action can help you remember words better. For example, if you hear someone say the word amazing, you can quickly jot it down. This practice not only helps you learn the word at that moment, but also helps you recall it later. You'll encounter new words everywhere, such as on TV, in conversations, books, or online. When you see or hear a word like travel, note it in your notebook. Writing words down is like making a commitment to yourself to remember and use them. This habit will expand your vocabulary without feeling like hard work. At night, just before you go to sleep, take a few minutes to look at your notebook. This review process is important. It reinforces what you've learned throughout the day. By looking over the words and sentences you have written, your mind processes them again. It's like giving yourself a mini English class every day. This way, you will steadily improve your language skills without putting aside a lot of dedicated time. In summary, using a small notebook to note down new words is a practical tool for learning English. This method is accessible, easy, and very effective. It turns your everyday activities into learning opportunities. By following this routine, your vocabulary will grow, and you'll become more confident in using English words. Snacks are small foods we love to eat in between our meals. Everyone has a favorite snack. Some people really like cookies because they are sweet and chewy. Others prefer chips, which are salty and crunchy. Snacks are more than just something tasty to eat. If you pay attention, they can also help you learn English. Next time you munch on your favorite treat, take a moment to look at its package. You'll notice that there are many words written there. These words can be simple yet informative. For example, you might see the word crispy. This tells you that the snack makes a crunchy sound when you bite into it. Another word you might find is flavor, suggesting the type of taste the snack has, like chocolate or cheese. When you grab a snack, you often see a list of ingredients on the package. This list tells you all the things used to make the snack. When you read these ingredients, you might come across new words. These words help you learn more about the food you are eating. It is quite amazing to think that a small snack can teach you a lot. Snacks can be more than just tasty treats. They can also be like tiny English teachers. Every time you enjoy a snack, you get a mini English lesson. This shows how learning can happen in simple ways, even from the packages of food. So, the next time you have a snack, take a moment to look at the package. Try to find new words there. These words can become part of your everyday language. This makes snacking both fun and educational. It turns a simple moment into a chance to learn and grow your vocabulary. Learning English isn't just about sitting down with a textbook. It's much more than that. Every day, English is all around us. From signs on the street to conversations we overhear, opportunities to learn are everywhere. You just need to pay attention to them. Instead of seeing learning English as a tough task, try to have a positive attitude. Think of it as a fun game, like a treasure hunt where you find new words and ideas. Listening to songs, watching movies, or even chatting with friends can help you learn. So, open your eyes and ears to the English language in your daily life. Enjoy the process and discover how enjoyable learning can be. It's not just about hard work. It's about finding joy in learning something new. With a good attitude, you'll find that learning English can be an exciting adventure. A wise person once said, "Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever." These words are strong and are meant to encourage you. It can help you think about how important learning is. Learning, especially a language like English, can be very rewarding. When you learn English, many new things become possible. You might make new friends who speak English. These friends can come from all over the world. You can read new books written in English. These books can tell you stories from faraway places and teach you new ideas. You can also listen to songs in English. Music is a universal language, and knowing English can help you understand what the songs are about. These songs can make you feel happy, excited, or even inspired. Learning English can also lead to adventures. These adventures might be in your mind, like exploring a new book. They can also be real-life adventures, like traveling to a new country where people speak English. Each day is a chance to find English around you. Maybe you see a sign in English, hear someone speaking English, or watch a show in English. Each of these moments is a chance to practice and have fun. As you learn, remember that every day can be exciting. Learning is a journey, and every step is important. Do not be afraid to try new things and keep learning. You are more courageous and intelligent than you might think. Keep pushing forward, little learners. You can do great things today and every day.